Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Now I feel, I should have failed. I should have, sat there 1 more year.
Friends right now are currently presidents and heads of different clubs and fests. I'm very proud of them, but it's very
Yeah.
annoying to find a common time to meet. Okay, so let's talk about your college experiences, what clubs you've been part of, and how it, you know, built your college experience.
Yes. So yes, as Hanan said, even I have never, been in that, what do you say, hostel. I never had this hostel experience or living away from my parents. I was always with my parents. And I didn't have to, talk to a lot of people, you know. I just had to talk, maybe just like when we used to go for vacation, there'll be one marriage where to talk to random aunties and uncles. Maybe that might be the maximum like I have talked to people with that. Uh, Now coming to college, already knew like two seniors who were already in Qatar, like my church itself. So I knew two seniors, so they were the ones who, took me, and then college experience. It was, I can't believe I'm, an alumni. Honestly, it is one of the greatest experience that any person can ever have. And if I go to my dad and ask about college experience, he'd be so happy to tell everything. So that's how college, changed people. Those 4 years or 3 years that you have, you get a lot of friends, you get a lot of experience with other things apart from academics. Now, in school, thing happens is we only focus on our academics. That's what I think. Yeah, most of us, would just prepare for for you guys JEE, for us SAT or just tuitions, get good marks or board, and that's it. But in college, initially in the first year was, this, let's say, finding friends phase, because I didn't know many people. I just knew a few people, and then you just meet people on the way to the orientation. You just happen to to someone next by, and that's when I met one of my best friends, like randomly, like she was across my room, and randomly we started talking to each other, and she'll be like, she was like, where are you from? Kerala. I was like, oh, same. Then Natla Evideya, the common question, And then when we realized that we lived nearby, and then, yeah, that, finding friends face, is unique. It's different. And but your first year friends may not be your second year friends, because then you get close to your civil people, your department classmates, then your club friends, whatnot. And then being a part of, okay, clubs, I'll talk about Toastmasters. That's one club. Um, I went for a lot of inductions, okay, and I didn't get selected to many. I have told this somewhere, I don't remember, but yeah, I didn't get selected to many. There's this point where like, okay, no team wants me, what, lie down. But there was this TM inductions. TM, we have this induction briefing, right? So I attended this induction briefing with my roommate, and it was a different experience. Like, uh, it was like no other clubs, and uh, it's totally different. And there was this feeling like, yes, I need to be a part of this, and because I knew what Toastmasters does. I knew what Toastmaster is, because here in Qatar, I have attended a YLP session for a period of 10 days. And at that point of time, it was pretty intimidating because I was horrible at speaking. And if you ask me to speak in front of a crowd, I would just, run away. And my dad pushed me into this. I've given a speech also about it. My dad gave me this opportunity to attend this YLP, and somehow 10 days went by. I had bad experience, like giving a speech and forgetting in between. Then at that point, I was like, no, no, I'm not joining any club like this, Toastmasters and all. But in college, after that induction briefing, it changed my mind. Like I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Why not? And yeah, inductions are fun. Then I mean, if you are taking the interview, not if you are the interviewee. Yeah. So uh, so inductions happened, and everything in college is so fast. Like uh, things move by. You get involved in a lot of things, and if you become the chair or head of something, you will go behind that, and then between you'll have time for friends, and then personal time. If you decide to wake up early in the morning and go for a walk, you'll have your personal time there, and there are always people around to help us, to support us, even if it's like even if you feel like there's no one, at least your roommate will come and ask, Ada, what happened, why do you look dull? So there was always this emotional support system always around you wherever you go in college. And things just happened by it was fast, and then yes, COVID happened. And all of us went back. um, and COVID phase was pretty hard. Like, even though I'm an introvert, I love sitting inside my room and not socializing. It was hard for me also. Um, because we don't get to talk to our friends properly. And then, uh, yeah, and then I think for all of you, like, all of you have yeah, of course, all of you have been in that COVID phase. So, COVID phase went by, and all of us, I think we just had this last wish. Like our seniors didn't have the chance, and luckily our batch got to get back during our final semester, and all of us are like happy, but we were like, what are we going to do in this last 2 3 months? And then everything went by uh, snap, because then they kept all the events together. Everything was doing week by week, all the programs, events. We did not have time to breathe, and but it was worth it at the end of the day. We got back. Uh, so college life in 4 years, I would say it was fun. We had a lot of friendships that was happening, and that is still going on. And yeah, just beautiful memories. I wish I could go back, but it's okay. Now I feel, I should have failed. I should have, sat there one more year. What do you
Mm.
guys feel? OLT year, come on.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to ask you, what do you suggest we do in OLT
Oh,
7?
please
yeah,
go
Because,
for a
exactly.
trip. That is one thing that,
Trip. Haha,
if your
Hanan.
parents allow, because my parents won't
wow,
allow.
stop it.
All right. So my parents won't allow. So I didn't have that option. But if
Mhm.
you can, please go for a trip. Pressy, please arrange one. Amoolya, please. VPN,
Pressy
come on.
will arrange for the trip and she will stay in the room. That is what's going to
Wow, you
I
have to
get
bring
her.
that
I
up.
get her.
See,
I understand her. It's okay.
yes,
happen.
But at least, I don't
yes,
know. At least in your final years,
Yeah.
convince your parents and
yes,
just
yes.
just go for it.
Yes.
Because that will be one special moment that you will always remember. Because I have not gone to one, but I know people who have, and yeah, it's just worth it at the end of the day. Just go for it.
Mm.
And yeah, OLT. So what you should do? Come on, make a checklist, guys. Amoolya, take notes for your next year.
Mhm.
um,
Yes.
yeah, go for a trip, and yeah, just have fun. Basically, just
Mm.
have fun. At the end of the day, you just have to ask yourself, did I have fun? And if you say no, next day go do something. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And explore college, walk around college, Qatar. Achha,
कैसा लगा मेरा मजाक?
not Qatar. Okay, Qatar is now in my blood. All right. I can't do anything about it. Okay. Trichy. Explore Trichy. Yeah, that's it. Basically,
Mm.
at the end of the day, just ask yourself, did you have fun? If
Mm.
your answer is yes, then yeah, good job. That's pretty much it.
That's a very good tip, actually. Yeah, have fun.
Yes.
Uh, like I very relate to what you said. I think it's everyone's experience when you have different friend groups in
Yeah.
different you have a class group, you have your roommates or something group, and then a different friends group. So it's difficult to have a balance of how much time you spend with each of them.
That's true.
And considering most of my friends right now are currently presidents and heads of different clubs and fests, I'm very proud of them, but it's very
Yeah.
annoying to find a common time to meet and even to
Uh-huh.
go on a trip. So even if we plan months in advance, it's not going to happen because one person has this club thing that they cannot avoid. So that is
Oh.
the case when we are in college. So after graduating, is it for you? Is it difficult to like we make promises to keep in touch and hang out wherever possible? Does it is it practical? Does it even happen?
See, anything is possible. I'm not being cliche, right? But yeah, anything is possible. Thing is, I don't know whether you guys know, but in my first year, uh, okay, third semester, I would say, second year, I had this friend of mine, she left NIT. She was my classmate, okay, my best friend, and she left NIT and joined Oxford. All right, so uh, I was like so sad. I'm like, cause we just wherever we go, we went together. And if one person wasn't there, we were just like twins, you know. If one person wasn't there, people used to ask, "Oh, where is Rebecca?" Or if I'm not there, they'll ask, "Where is Marlon?" So it was that kind of friendship. And then one day she goes, and one promise we made for ourselves, or we'll keep in touch. Uh, Actually, funny part is yesterday I kind of messaged her saying that it's nice that we still keep in touch. It's not like, uh, and after college, yes, people get busy. It'll be hard to have calls with everyone, especially if you're in a group. Not everyone in the group will have time, and then at the same time. But um, yeah, try it. You have to put in efforts. Now, this is the part. After college, you have to put in effort, make time to call your friends, or if it's like if they are in some other country, the time zones, everything should match. uh, just put in the effort. You have to keep the relationship, always keep the relationships that you have. That's one thing I learned as well. You guys can do that as well. Keep the relationships. Yeah.
Okay, one deep question. Do you have any regrets, like regret not doing something in college?
Yes, I mean the trips. The
Or
trips.
even doing something,
Again,
regretting doing something
yeah.
in
Oh,
college. That
regretting doing something.
no,
Regret.
both
Okay,
questions.
okay.
Yeah.
Not doing something is the trip. Yeah. I mean, like, just go for it, guys. I really badly want to go, but yeah, my parents won't allow. My parents are hearing this, I guess. Okay, hopefully one day they will. All right. So that's one thing that I regret. I don't have any regrets. One thing that I regret doing. What do you guys regret doing? I don't know. Do you guys regret doing? I mean, you can't do anything about it. So regret.
I
I think
think
Amoolya. Okay.
yeah, no, sorry. I think I just regret not taking first sem seriously because that's like the easiest sem to score.
Okay, maybe
That is
that.
one thing I regret.
Academics wise, maybe.
Okay,
Amolya, do you
exactly.
have something? Because you were
Oh,
asking
yeah,
this
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, Amolya.
There
No,
has to
I
be something
wanted to
behind that
know
question.
because no, there's nothing so far. I don't know. I still have time, so I don't. I hope I don't
Ah,
do anything I
nice.
regret. But I was asking, like, since we have time, like, what do you think we should do other than trips or
Other
anything like
than
that?
trips, um, what should you guys do other than just create memories and yeah, don't forget to take photos, videos, all those stuff. That's like really important. Uh, during my college years, like I used to take a lot of videos, photos, like random videos, photos. Now that Google Photos are nice. Okay, Google Photos they send me this I don't know spotlight. What is it called? I don't know something. Yeah, they send me this memory thing and all. It's like really nice. It's like random video. Some hostel. My friend will be playing some piano. She doesn't even know keyboard. Okay, she doesn't even know keyboard. She'll be trying my roommate's keyboard. So just random videos like that. And then another video which I saw recently was uh, yeah, one of my friend trying to harmonize with the kittens, which is yeah, it's just crazy videos like that. Just take random videos because when you look back, it'll be like so funny and nostalgic. Like that's one thing. Take a lot of photos, videos. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is one thing we are trying to do right now. And like one
Yes,
of
do
the
it.
craziest things, I think, when you were talking about harmonizing with cats, Sana will know what I'm talking about. Like we were having a movie night with two of our friends, and one
Okay.
person starts crying, the other person starts taking a video of this person crying, saying, "Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. It's
nice.
fun actually. Yeah, this was written on the walls of Opal C, second floor common room. That guys don't take pictures, take videos. Videos are more
Yeah, videos
memorable.
are
Yeah,
memorable. True.
yeah. So this
That
is
is very
very
true.
sweet. Yeah. Okay. Talking about trips, among the three of us, only Amoolya is the only one who has gone on a trip. Actually, how
Oh,
was that experience, Amoolya?
It was very nice. See, I'm the only child, so my parents, even if they want to send me like 5 kilometers outside, they'll be like, no, come back before this time and all. So then the thing is, permission is a little easier because I don't have to face them physically. I can just convince them, and
nice.
then they couldn't say no for a long time. So it was a team trip, so that's why they trusted like seniors and stuff.
Okay.
And after that, we went. But then when they started gaining trust, they were like, "Fine, you can go." So yeah, as you said, it's really really nice. It's
Oh,
like
can I
adulting
interrupt?
in a sense.
Where
Yeah.
did you go?
So we went to for Giga, we went to Chennai,
Okay.
and yeah, we went to Madurai recently. So
Nice.
that was nice. Yeah.
Nice. Guys, learn from your juniors. What is this?
I like how she's the junior most person here, as she's the
Yeah,
only
that's what.
person who's
She's
gone.
the only person that's gone.
We can say the same thing to you, Merlin.
Yeah, I
Learn
know.
from the staff junior.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, so Merlin, one thing that I've heard most people tell you is how sweet your voice is.
yeah.
And I'm all of us like okay, people who are watching the podcast probably don't know this, and she sings really, really well. So did you know, were you that talented since you were born, or did
I
you learn?
oh, okay. Amoolya is also a singer here, so I don't know whether I can talk and all. All right. Yeah, anyways, music has always been part of my life. I mean, it's a part of like most of our lives, I guess. I wouldn't say everyone, but yeah, most of our lives. From small age itself, I've been in the church choir and things like that. So music was always there. I mean, I can't imagine a life without music. Be it whatever, like Christian music or pop music, whatever is it. Uh, was it? I don't know. It's just an inborn thing. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I always sing. That's the thing. So if something happens, like as in like something emotionally damaging or something, I just sing it out instead of people say you have to share it to people. I just sing it out. Yeah. So if it's randomly cat, and if you are like very close to me, like very very super close to me, in calls and you can see me randomly singing. Yeah, you can hear me randomly singing. Um, so that's how my relationship with music is. Yeah.
I think I didn't know initially that Merlin used to sing like when we were in the XCOM together, but then somehow I got to know like one day, and after that I would just sneak into there was this one musical evening for prayer
Evening.
cell
Okay.
online, and then I would just sneak into that meeting thinking, oh, Merlin must be singing. I have to I have to listen to this, and
Uh,
it was really really nice to uh, discover that. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Merlin,
I
what?
don't. Yeah, thing is, people realize it. I mean, thing is, okay, no one tells about their, oh, I can sing, let me sing. I mean, no one is going to do that. Uh, yeah, yes. I guess this TM music, at least once a year, I guess there'll be a music themed meet. So I've always, loved that. And yeah, it was then that, I got to sing, I got to know, yeah, Amoolya. Amoolya was there, yeah? Not sure. But yeah, Samriddho. And that is nice. It's nice to have a musical community as well inside TM.
That's true. We do have a lot of singers, and yeah, that meeting. I think it was Angela ragging us all
Yeah,
to.
okay, true.
Yeah, after
True.
the meeting, she brought everyone
She
to the
brought
meeting and
everyone to
made
the meeting,
everyone
yes.
sing. Yeah,
That
that was a very fun meeting. Yeah.
was a nice meeting.
Hmm.
Do you guys know any instruments? Like, do you guys learn? I mean,
Uh,
Amoolya knows.
Amoolya might, yeah.
Yeah, I know I play harmonium and keyboard is similar to that.
Oh,
True.
I mean, I don't
Mm.
play now, I used to.
Like, did you have this phase in your life where your parents would say to learn some instrument, or was it just my
yeah.
parents? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you learn, Sana?
I had to learn classical dance, classical music, and then I used to
Oh,
learn keyboard. I know
keyboard.
to
Yeah,
play the
same.
happy birthday song
Yeah,
in
same.
keyboard. That's it.
Oh,
I know if you got that happy birthday, I'm like, yes, that's enough.
Yeah, that is
Nice.
all I know. Yeah.
What about you, Hannah? Nothing of that. That's funny.
nothing like that, no.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Hmm.
I've been recommended ukulele, but that I don't
Okay.
know, not now. I'll eventually get to that.
Eventually, right? Okay. Even I want to. It's cute. It's nice. I mean, looks nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, one question I had was that okay
Yeah.
now after all the traveling in your daily life, like in the weekdays, do you have enough time to pursue these interests like music or if you want to learn something, things like that? Do you have enough time for that?
Uh, it is difficult. Thing is, after work, I mean, it's in if it I'm in Qatar, right? So it's kind of fine because we start early at 7 and then we come back home around 5:30. Um, so after that, we do have sufficient time to do things. But since I'm involved in a lot of church activities, my time goes there as well. So, but over there, it is the singing and everything. So yeah, there is time. There is sufficient time. But I feel that people in India who work in India, they don't have this time because in India everything happens late. Like offices start at 9 or 8. If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure. But some companies, at least I know, they start by 8, 9, and people work till 9 and whatnot. So here, it is possible to have that work-life balance. And yeah, thing is, my mom is traveling back to Kerala, so now food will be an issue. Now I have to start dealing with all that issue right now. So yeah, can we follow our interest? Of course, you can. Music, as I said, I just randomly sing at some point. Yeah, even in office, I started becoming comfortable in like humming. So it's that point. And I'm like, okay, I mean, yeah, music is the only thing uh, that interests me. So that's what's happening right now. And if you check like study wise, like as I'm working right now, always people ask like, what are your other plans? Like masters or what's next? Uh, do I have time for that? Not exactly. Thing is, after work you'll be tired, and then you just feel like just watching some movie and then just sleeping and then going to the next day. So that part, yeah, there's like less time for a break and then study and then doing the normal things. That's a bit hard.
So, uh, you had like if I'm not wrong, you had a whole debate about highest versus placements when you
Huh.
were in final year. Yes. So,
Yes.
how did that go?
Okay. So I think during COVID, like all of us became lazy, and I I wanted to I want to do masters at some point of my life. I knew that, but uh, during my final year, I was like, but why should I do it next year itself? That is my only question. The only reason why I feel that I should do masters, this year itself is that others are doing it. So I should do it. But I didn't want that to be a reason. I wanted to take masters after understanding what I really want in my career. So that's why I thought doing a job after your graduate degree would be good. After your undergraduate degree, it will be good because you will know the industry more. See, in college, I knew nothing about like the civil industry. I mean, I knew, let's say, 50% about the construction industry, construction field. Really, after working, I realized, what specifically the construction industry is and where I can, turn to, like which path I can go to. Uh, Maybe I might take my master's after understanding fully what the construction. I do like the construction industry. All right. That's why I wanted to stick to core itself. Uh, so I thought, master's degree should be something that we take when we fully know where we want to go to. So that's why I thought, let's learn the industry first, and then we'll take a master's degree in a field that I'm interested in. So in college, I did not have a specific interest on a particular subject in civil. So that's the reason why I was like, okay, let's sit for placements and let's go ahead with that. And masters after I understand the industry.
Okay, so do you plan on going for hires in
Yes.
the next couple of years?
Yeah, in couple of years. Yeah, near future, I would say. Yeah, I am planning to go for masters, and it would be mostly abroad. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sana.
Yeah, so just one thought I had in mind was that okay, so that was also my plan that understand the industry first and then figure out what I want to learn and then go for hires. And since you're staying at home and half of your expenses are cut down to just petrol costs for your car, it must
Yeah,
be very easy for you to save up for hires also, right?
true. True. It's not like I can save a whole lot of, especially if you're going
Yeah.
abroad. I mean, there's a huge money that's going to be drained. So it's not like I
Hmm.
can get all the money, but at least, some part of it you can be proud of yourself. It's my money that I'm putting to my education. Some part of it, at least some percentage of it. So it is good. And yeah, but thing is, it's not only about petrol. Okay, you don't know where your money goes when you get your money in your hand. Be like, okay. The thing is, when you stay with your family, they'll ask you to buy groceries and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll be like, yeah, sure, why not? When you go to Lulu, okay, Lulu is like this hypermarket over here. Yeah. So where you get everything. Yeah. The Lulu's there in India also. No, yeah, it's there in India. Amoolya, you know about Lulu, yeah? Sana will know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll just go to Lulu and randomly like, oh, this chocolate, it's nice. Anyways, it's my money. Let's just buy it. Now that's how money goes like that. You won't know where your money goes until you're like that much, self control. You'll be like, no, this month I need to save this much, and then there's a lot of financial education that needs to be taught in colleges. Honestly, uh, that should be done because we're not learning that properly. Although there's a financial management course in in the management minors here, it's not of that advantage. Yeah, but yeah, it is. You can save a lot of money for your hires as well, especially living with your parents.
Yeah, and on that same note, how did you learn to manage your finances? Did you like learn through experience after spending so much, then like, okay, I have to stop at this point? Or did you figure out, okay, I need to save this much? And like, okay, what was your thought process when you received your first salary?
Yeah, let's say I haven't figured it out. Yeah, let's be honest here. I haven't figured it out, but I'm working on it because we need to save. And yeah, it's like now since I'm here, like what I've decided, I'll send this much percent to my Indian account and every month this much. And about my first salary. Now, first salary, I had this what do you say, wish from my small age that I need to give some of it to my parents and things like that. Okay. So first salary though, leave it. It'll go like that itself. But yeah, so it's like, for example, one decision that I made was like this much percent I'll send every month to my Indian account. So many people, if you talk to many people, that's what they do. Uh, they send it to their savings account and whatnot. So yeah, you will learn gradually. Like when you have money in your hand, you will learn how to. First few months, it'll be like, okay, we'll buy this, we'll buy that. It's my money. But after that, it'll be like, okay, I need to save it. Because having a good mentor is important. So Hanan, you got money, yeah?
Yeah, I had a stipend.
Nice. Did you give treat, by the way?
Yeah, so this
Did I
is the
give
thing.
treat? And here you can use your parents really well. Like, they'll have a lot of contacts. So don't be hesitant to not ask your parents. Just ask.
Different, but I choose online any day. Like third year should be online. but unfortunately, no.